struggle, the fight, we shine a light in the darkest night.
When he entered Parliament to represent the communities of his birth and youth, Town, Forabe, Blackhall Road, Upgon, and parts of Kisi. He established himself as a strong advocate for his constituents and a committed defender of his party's policies and principles. During years when the APC occupied the opposition benches, he remained among the party's most active and dependable leaders, helping to sustain its organizational cohesion and prepare it for a return to government. Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray leaves behind a legacy that extends beyond the offices he held and the titles he earned. His legacy lives on in the institutions he helped strengthen, the policies he helped shape, the party he served with unwavering dedication, and the countless lives he touched through his leadership and generosity. He belonged to a generation of political leaders who helped steer Sierra Leone through periods of profound transition, and he did so with conviction, resilience, and an abiding belief in the future of his country. His Excellency, we are gathered here today being Monday, the 22nd of June in the year of our Lord 2026 for the official lying in state ceremony for Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray, former Member of Parliament and National Chairman of the All People's Congress. Having stated the purpose for which we are gathered here, His Excellency, we will now transition to the signing of the Book of Condolence. Pursuant to Section 73, subsection 1 of Act Number 6 of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone, it states that the legislature of Sierra Leone shall be known as Parliament and shall consist of the President, the Speaker, and members of Parliament. Welcome home, Mr. President. In tandem with Section 40, subsections 1 and 2 of Act Number 6 of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone, I now invite the Head of State, Supreme Executive Authority, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the fountain of honor and justice, the symbol of national unity and sovereignty, and the Chairman of the Authority of Heads of State and Government, Brigadier, retired Dr. Julius Malapio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, to please rise and sign the Book of Condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون في قلوبهم مرض
We now invite the champion of women's empowerment in the Republic of Sierra Leone, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and President of African Association of First Ladies, Dr. Fatima Malapio, to please rise and sign the Book of Condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما السفهاء ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون وإذا لقوا الذين وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم ولا نحن مستهزئون الله يستهزئ بهم بهم يعلمون أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة
I now invite the Honorable Speaker of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic, Honorable Secretary Solomon Thomas, to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم لا يبصرون صم بكم عمي فهم لا يعقلون أو كصيب من السماء قرآن ورعد وبرق يجعل من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم
We now invite the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Tawakot, to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم لعلكم الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا والسماء بناء وأنزل من السماء أخرج به من الثمرات رزقا لكم
We now invite the Majority Leader and Leader of Government Business, Honorable Matthew Sanyama, to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
فإن لم تفعلوا ولن تفعلوا فاتقوا النار التي وقودها الناس والحجارة أعدت للكافرين وبشر الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات أن لهم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار كلما رزقوا منها من ثمرة رزقا قالوا هذا الذي رزقنا من قبل وأتوا به متشابها ولهم فيها أزواج مطهرة وهم فيها خالدون.
We now invite the Leader of the Opposition in Parliament, Honorable Abdul to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون هذا قال الله بهذا يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به الذين يذكرون عهد الله
I now invite the President of the Sierra Leone Parliamentary Women Caucus, Honorable Barnabet Uyata Songa, to please rise and sign a book of condolence in honor of Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
هو الذي خلقكم ما في الأرض ثم استوى إلى السماء فسواهن سبع سماوات وهو بكل شيء عليم وإذ قال ربك
We now invite our worship the mayor of Freetown Municipality, Madam Ipon Akisoya, to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
ونحن نسبح بحمدك ونقدس لك قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها ثم عرضهم على الملائكة فقال أنبئوني بأسماء صالحين قالوا سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم.
We now invite the acting national chairman of the All People's Congress, Ambassador for the Young to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
قال ألم أقل لكم إني أعلم غيب السماوات والأرض إني أعلم غيب السماوات والأرض وأعلم ما تبدون وما وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس أبى واستكبر وكان من الكافرين قلنا يا آدم اسكن أنت وزوجك الجنة وكلا منها رغدا حيث شئتما ولا تقربا هذه الشجرة فتكونا من الظالمين فأزلهما الشيطان عنها فأخرجهما مما كانا
We now invite the national chairman of the Sierra Leone People's Party, Sergeant Battle Soccer, to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
قلنا اهبطوا منها جميعا إما يأتينكم مني هدى فمن تبع هداي فلا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون والذين كفروا وكذبوا بآياتنا أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون.
We now invite the former Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Chairman Ramadan Majiba to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
ولا تلبسوا الحق بالباطل وتكتموا الحق وأنتم تعلمون وأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة واركعوا مع الراكعين.
We now invite the former majority leader of Parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Simple, to do please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
واستعينوا بالصبر والصلاة وإنها لكبيرة إلا على الخاشعين الذين يظنون أنهم ملاقو ربهم وأنهم إليه راجعون يا بني إسرائيل اذكروا نعمتي التي أنعمت عليكم وأني فضلتكم على العالمين واتقوا يوما لا تجزي.
We now invite the former leader of government business and ECOWAS Speaker of Parliament, Mohammed C. Tinius, Honorable, to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
يذبحون أبناءهم ويستحيون نساءهم وفي ذلكم ربكم عظيم وإذ فرقنا بكم
To close the signing of the book of condolence at this point, as other mourners will do so thereafter, I now invite the noble clerk of Parliament, Honorable Kamal K. to please rise and sign the book of condolence in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. His Excellency, the President, distinguished honors, for purposes of tribute to the memory of the late Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray, former Member of Parliament, Western Area Urban and National Chairman of the All People's Congress Party, I now invite the Majority Leader and Leader of Government Business, Honorable Matimina, to please come forward and give a tribute to the memory of the late Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. Thank you.
His Excellency, bringing retired GS, Mada Wonibiu. But firstly, I worship the Mayor, Honorable Speaker of the House of Parliament, Deputy Speaker, Leader of the Opposition, my colleague, the former Leader of the Opposition, the ECOWAS Speaker, and other party leaders present here. Honorable Members of Parliament, the acting Chairman and leadership of the All People's Congress is distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with grief and a heavy heart, I stand here today on behalf of the leadership of the members of the People's Party in Parliament to deliver his tribute, a memory of a man who had a heart that he had completely characterized with a disposition that brought so much pleasure to all who interested, who interacted with him, faced him, or even passed in terms of politics. Even those with diverse political views, he was an upright man, laying still today, who demonstrated love that brought immeasurable joy to all, and was a true epitome of a character who was relentless and tireless in his pursuit to unify all shades of political views. His Excellency the President, Mr. Speaker, truly speaking here today, an enduring right has been for Sierra for the All People's Congress. A West we love is still, and a place is vacant in our hearts that cannot be easily filled. Today, honorable members, we gather not only to mourn the passing of a remarkable man, Alhaji Minkailu, but to celebrate the life of someone who, in every sense of the word, was a unifier, peacemaker, tried and tested politician, who was consistent in his effort to promote peace and reconciliation. Alhaji Minkailu. When he journeyed during the impasse, the political brouhaha, discourse and political tensions reared its head. Honorable Minkailu Mansaray, lay his state today, was always a ray of hope, committed to reconcile us with all the political victims, Mr. President, sometimes even bending backwards to offer an option that truly promoted peace in the interest of this nation. Because he was a man who conducted himself so well that I am convinced he has received the pardon of his spirit. Allah God. And as recorded in the scripture, I'm a Christian lawyer, but let me use scripture words to describe who you are. How you stood firm in the interest of surrounding, be it green, be it white, be it this, any color you can think of. Mr. President, these scriptures are going to quote. In 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 7, the Lord is now saying to him, honorable members, you have fought a good fight. You have finished the race. You have kept the faith and of goods. And because of his faithful works, you made the chairman of the SAPC, the All People's Congress. And as recorded in Matthew chapter 25, verse 21, the Lord is surely saying to him, I know, have faith and trust in you. I listen to thee. Well done by the scripture. Good and faithful servant, thou hast been faithful over few things, and will make thee ruler over many things. Either down into the joy of the Lord and of goods. Honorable Minkailu Mansaray, our chairman, be it APC, be it SFP, etc. He was a chairman, the people's chairman. Was a generous man. And I am convinced, Mr. President, that because of his good works, no matter the innuendos and the aspersions, this is a complete characteristic of the man I am speaking today. His good works, God will surely reward him and his family. As stated in Romans chapter 2, verses 6 to 8, Mr. President, permit me to read and quote, God will reward each person according to their deeds, bringing glory and honor to everyone that does good. End of quote. We are not describing by using invectives in politics. We are not describing by preaching violence in politics. But we are basically describing as a unifier, a father, a statesman, a state. We are all strangers. Politics is just, political parties are just an instrument for driving political policies. But what he demonstrated goes beyond our imagination. Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray, was a promoter of democracy and sought the ideas of peace and reconciliation, whether inter-party politics or intra-party politics, Mr. President. He served as a transmission bed through which we all rally to heal and unite our efforts for a peaceful and tranquil Sierra Leone. From the earliest days of his life, Honorable Minkailu Mansaray carried himself a deep sense of fairness. When faced with a difficult decision, he would pause, listen to others, and choose a path guided by fairness. Reminded us that true leadership honors every voice. Yes, Mr. President, I remember most times when we had the impasse, he recalled me by my first name. He has never tried to make me play like a song. I will come to that. I think where anything, let's go through. My father commanded because they are friends. The likes of Itofo, the likes of the late Jonathan Smith, he was a Kenima. He called me Matthew. I said, yes, sir. Where is he referring to my father? Be a leader, let future and disclosure. We will talk later. He did that for several times. His Excellency, the President of the Republic. We could not walk past injustice without speaking up. He could not witness division without speaking to disability of building bridges. I could not accept silence when truth needed to be spoken. He was a friend of my father, as I said in time. And the relationship was one that left me with an impression that he was indeed an honest man, laced with the level of integrity that all politicians of our generation need today. Fairness, truth, reconciliation. This country, all of us, we are strangers. We are ambassadors. This country will remain. This country will remain to be Sierra Leone. And we need to learn from politicians. He was not a giant in configuration. He was a giant in the political room because of his policies, his drive, his willingness to speak across the divide. He did not use invective language to unite us, but talk to us like a father. So that's why I said the people's chairman. I salute you, sir. As I said, was a friend of my father, laced with integrity that all politicians of our generation need to be. His words during interactions with him, which we are colored of so many years of life experience, he lived so many lives that we can share with others. And he did share with them. He did share with people. He did share with the party. And he shared with me too. Always offer comfort, provide perspectives, required to shape my political journey. Yes, he quiet me down several times when tensions were very high, especially when we had the tensions in Parliament. He called me in a quiet time. He talked to me like a father. His ambition always taught me that the true strength is not measured by what we accumulate as a leader, but by the kindness we extend and the obstacles we overcome together in life. Be it SFP, be it ABC, whom the other political parties. Honorable sir, I know your spirit is with us in a good faith as a Sierra Leone. You may be gone from our sides, but his memory, comments, people in SFP, the chairman of the Sierra Leone People's Party, his life was a blessing. His memory is treasure. A husband, a father, a friend, a comrade, and trusted politician that we sorely miss beyond all measures. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, he left footprints on the hearts of those who came in contact with him. He carved his name on heart that can never be erased. The memories lingers with us, always around us like a rolling lion. It cannot be erased very easily. He has left an enduring legacy that is enacted into the minds of others and stories they shared about him confirmed his selfless and revealing character. Honorable Sir, Lion State was truly an exceptional person who never lost his capacity to smile and laugh, nor to inspire others with his moments and kindness. His energy and unwavering support to his party, and above all, his country, led billions to the fact that he will solely missed by all of us. Except our chairman, the national race, the acting chairman of the race, other political parties. I cannot say no for our president because he wants to preach, so we miss it so much. He will be grateful. He will be greatly missed by the APC, of course. By all, of course. But by his family so. The Bible, I believe, started his point of unification within his family. His children. He also rest in peace. Sierra Leoneans in general will miss him, of course, and also me. I remember it was among the few when I changed my mind in terms of an active, try to ratify the agreement for the non-mining league, and I told him, I said, Mr. Minister, where is the list of associate immigrants? I said, turn to social page, turn, he didn't see it. After the debate, he waited for me at the lounge. Patiently. And when I came and he called me, you are the son of MT Numa. I said, yes. Thank you very much. You criticized me positively. Keep it up. I will do the best which you don't talk about. That is the man we're talking about. He did not treat me as like the malice. He was not a malicious person. No incestuous person. But a father, a legend. I salute you, sir. Words cannot describe the way you talk about us to be as Sierra not members of our political parties, but to be upright in the name of God and now. His Excellency the President, my conscience let me to my seat, but also ways I feel I was in. Time I will not take into consideration, but permit me to say, let us use this moment for unification. Use the moment for bringing both parties together. The head of the political party, SMB is here, and acting chairman is here. It was time for us to say the truth. Our differences lies in what we deliver to our people. But politics is just a way to transform our people. Education is the one way out. To transform ourselves in this world in a better place. His Excellency the President, our outcome from this movement will be connecting threads that keep his memory alive. I said he's always with us. Listen. Those we love and lose are always connected by heartstrings into infinity. May we honor him by embodying his generosity in our own lives. Let us commit to the vision he championed. For this will give us hope and even purpose beyond his own. As I said, this will stand as a platform. People within the intra-party politics, the APC, and the inter-party politics will have been struggling. This moment will unite us and put Australia on the map. Though he has left us, his legacy to live in every act of kindness we share, and may we keep his life alive. Honorable Minkailu Mansaray, grateful memories will surely survive in this time of sorrow. Till we all meet one day on the beautiful shores we know. We love you, Honorable Sir, our chairman, sir, the people's chairman. But our Lord is unmatched when compared that to your creator, Allah. May the wings of heaven blow softly upon you. As you take your resting place, sir, may the rose rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sunshine warm your face, and until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye, our mentor. Goodbye, a legend. Goodbye, a father. Goodbye, a unifier. The Lord gives, and he has tickets. Sleep on, sir. Sleep on, Kobe. Papa. Sleep on. Honorable Master. Take rest. Usai. One minute. 1 minute. The Lord bless us all.
Thank you very much. For subsequent speakers, we'll entreat you to keep your tribute brief because of the civic layout that will be done after here. That being established, I now invite the leader of the opposition in Parliament, Honorable Abdul Captain, to please come forward and give a tribute to the memory of the late Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. Yes,
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sudan, First Lady, the Speaker of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic, my counterpart, Leader of Government Business, the Deputy Speaker, the former opposition leader, my predecessor, the former Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, the former majority leader, the leaders of all political parties and the executive, the leadership of Parliament, flag bearers we are present here, colleagues, members of Parliament from both sides, the family, and mourners. Firstly, permit me to do a personal confession. Whenever we have stated me as the leader of the opposition, I am to give a tribute. So yesterday, after we dispersed from the family house, I came home, I took my computer off my bag with the intention to put down pieces together to form a well-composed tribute. I tried for over 30 minutes, I couldn't. It's very unprecedented. So I decided to fold back my laptop and place it in the bag, and I slept off. I will attribute those two failures to two things. Firstly, I have so much memories about him that I was unable to choose which right memory that should form this tribute. And secondly, I struggled greatly because I think there is a point in time in life when words would seem inadequate to express our true feelings or how deep our grief is. And this is the moment. His Excellency the President, I would say hesitatingly that the former chairman of our great party was a complete man. He was a complete man because he was a father. He was a complete man because he was a mentor. He was a complete man because he was a leader. We want to know, how was he a father? He was not only a biological father, he served as a political father too. To many, let me first address the biological father he was. Take a microscopic look at his children. You will agree with me that they were all brought up very constructively. He did not only train them, he ensured that he lived an exemplary life. He showed them affection, showed them support, and showed them genuine concern. And most importantly, he taught them how to be honest, how to be sincere, and how to live with integrity. So his political children, when you were processing their record of Italy, you had sounds of cries all around. Some were saying, Buddha will not forbid me for a fee. Others were saying, now this man made a sin maker. Whilst old people were saying, now individual in house every day. So he invested in bringing other people up, and he invested in making sure that he took great care of other people. And that is why Mother Teresa said, I always like this quote, that is why Mother Teresa said, life is not worthwhile until it is lived for others. Mahatma Gandhi also said the best place to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. While when Dr. Chibubu said, if you are in a generation and you do not positively affect that generation, you are a minus to that generation. It would have been better if you never existed in that generation. It was not a minus. It impacted the society. And that was demonstrated by the reaction of the public to his demise. May God give him very good will. He was a mentor. And some of us, we came into the national politics with a very fledged disposition. So we normally visit elderly members. If we are not at the house of Alhaji Minkailu, we will be at the house of Bayan Saleh or at the house of SPB. You name them. Because the best way to grow in politics is to have experience from elderly people. The one thing he would advise us, the young people, in fact, I borrowed this terminology from him. He said, as a young person, you should not have vaulting ambition. I said, what is vaulting ambition? I went to the dictionary and I came to realize that the meaning of vaulting ambition was an excessive or overarching quest for position. He did not stop there. He also liked saying that APC has inexhaustible human capital. These are his terminologies. He will not talk to you without measuring the two: vaulting ambition and inexhaustible human capital. And that has been demonstrated on several occasions that the party has enormous, inexhaustible human capital. He also taught us to accommodate all shades of our supporters. He said, as a young politician, you will have thieves. You have thieves behind you. You will have people who lie behind you. You will have people who abuse behind you. You will have constructive people behind you. As a politician, don't throw away everybody. Learn to manage them. He said, even though you know that they are lying to you for them to have money, he said, give them the money. Pretend that you don't know that they are lying. I borrow that from him. And when I'm in my constituency, somebody will come, one guy came and said, my mother is admitted at the hospital and I need money. But at that time, I was not with money. I had a very good relationship with the medical doctor there. So I called the medical doctor to take care of my mother and I will pay him later. So the medical doctor called me to ask for the name and the bed of the mother. I asked the boy in front of me and he could not tell me the name, he could not tell me the name. He was dying. But I gave him the money because of the political mentorship I benefited from this great man. He was a leader, a great leader. He would sacrifice his personal benefit for the good of all. I can remember after I returned from incarceration from the long police station, I went to him and he said, sit down. He said, this is the introduction into Sierra politics. He said, I was in prison whilst I lost my mother and my wife. And I came out of prison and I'm still committed to the All People's Congress political party. This is the man that we are seeing the basis of. I will be amiss in this tribute if I fail on behalf of the party and on behalf of the family to express my profound thanks and appreciation to His Excellency the President and the government of Sierra. Whilst we were in Senegal at the hospital trying to do the arrangement, the ambassador came. And I asked him, Ambassador, how did you know about these demands? He said, I received a direct call from His Excellency the President. And since then, they have treated him with dignity and respect. So the President will appreciate your tremendous role. And we pray that just as my predecessor said, the political gap or political difference between the SLPP and the APC will be bridged through such ecumenical relationship. So our party members, I want to motivate all of you. And I want to make it sacrosanct that our party, APC, is a strong political institution that was not built around one person. It was not built around one person. It was built by enduring discipline, shared responsibility, and collective vision. So in the absence of one man, we can still go ahead and achieve our aims and objectives. So the family, this is a great loss. Like I told you when we had the vigil in prayer in London, some of us who are not his biological children benefited from him than some few who are his biological children. He has already made the way for you. He has impacted the lives of so many people. Don't mourn as unbelievers. Mourn with faith. Mourn with courage. That which he has sown will be reaped by him. In Latin, we say, "Si pot seito, ita cogito." So also the government, I know that his good works will follow him. He has completed his assignment on planet Earth. I wish him well. We shall sorry meet again, Mr. Chairman. For all of us who are members of Parliament, it was him who did the final saying and imposed confidence in us gave us his blessing to represent the party in Parliament. And what we tell you, he calls the leadership of Parliament for updates. I have always found it difficult to answer him, especially when he questions us about our operations in Parliament. Because before you speak, he knows the standing orders of Parliament. He knows the Constitution. We will miss you, Mr. Chairman. Sleep and take your rest. We love you, but God loves you less. May God bless you.
Thank you. Very much a lovely position, Honorable Advocate, for that sovereignty leave. His Excellency the President, distinguished members, we will now take a brief tribute from the Acting National Chairman of the People's Congress to the memory of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the retired Brigadier General Mother Bilo, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Ministers of Government, Honorable Members of Parliament, I worship the Mayor of the municipality of Bingtown, distinguished family members, comrades of the ABC, colleagues, friends, and fellow compatriots. Today, we gather within these hallowed chambers with profound sadness to pay tribute to an exceptional parliamentarian, a respected statesman, and a devoted servant of the people of Sierra Leone, Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. I'll be remiss in my responsibility at this juncture if I do not acknowledge the interest, the assistance, and the encouragement given to all as a result of the death of our chairman by His Excellency the President and his government and his party. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Honorable Mansaray was a great champion of democracy in this country. His life was defined by service, leadership, and an unalloyed commitment to both country and party. His parliamentary journey began in 1998 when he entered Parliament as a member of the All People's Congress under the National Proportional Representation Electoral System. He returned to Parliament in 2002 under the District Bloc Proportional Representation Electoral System, where he continued to represent his constituents with distinction until 2007. Following the restoration of constituency-based elections, he successfully contested and won a parliamentary seat in the 2007 general election, reaffirming the competence and trust that the people have placed in his leadership. Throughout his years in Parliament, Honorable Mansaray distinguished himself as a principled legislator, an articulate advocate, and a brave builder who understood that effective leadership requires dialogue, respect, and consensus. His dedication to national service extended beyond the walls of Parliament. In 2007-2008, he was appointed Minister of Labour and Social Security, where he worked diligently to advance new policies aimed at improving the welfare and protection of Sierra Leonean workers. 2 years later, he was entrusted with the strategic portfolio of Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources. In that role, he brought his wealth of experience, foresight, and commitment, ensuring that Sierra Leone's natural resources will contribute meaningfully to enhance national development and economic growth. Beyond the offices he held, Honorable Mansaray was a man of uncommon humility, wisdom, and generosity. Affectionately known as Omix, he possessed a unique ability to inspire confidence, mentor young leaders, and build lasting relationships across political divides. Within the APC, he rose through the ranks from Youth League President to Western Area Regional Chairman, National Deputy Leader and Chairman, and ultimately National Chairman of the APC. He remained a steadfast sponsor, a trusted strategist, and a custodian of the values and traditions of our party. For those of us who had the privilege of working closely with him, his warm smile, his sense of humor, and his encouragement of the younger generation to grow will remain unforgettable. As we mourn his passing, we also celebrate a life well lived, a life dedicated to service above self. On behalf of the leadership, membership, and supporters of the All People's Congress Party, I extend our heartfelt condolences to his wife, family, his colleagues in Parliament, and the people of Sierra Leone. May we honor his memory by emulating his commitment to public service, his belief in unity, and his devotion to the progress of our nation. May Allah, in his infinite mercy, forgive his shortcomings, accept his good deeds, and grant him eternal rest in Al-Jannah with God. Rest well, Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. The service to Sierra Leone never be forgotten. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ambassador
Chairman of People's Congress of Alhaji His Excellency and distinguished honors. We will now take two tributes given the excellency of time for the civic layout. One from the national chairman of the Sierra Leone People's Party and the other from the family. I now invite the national chairman of the Sierra Leone People's Party, Alhaji Minkailu.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Fountain Head of Honor, Leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party, Madam First Lady, the Lord Speaker, the Leader of Government Business, the Leader of the Opposition, the Mayor of Freetown Municipality, Members of Parliament present, Ministers of Government present, Ambassadors, family members of the late Chairman, I greet you well in the name of our party, the Sierra Leone People's Party. On behalf of our leader, His Excellency the President, Dr. Julius Maada, I extend our sincere condolences to the APC leadership and the family of late Alhaji Minkailu. A wonderful leftist politician was born in Sierra Leone to promote the leftist ideology. On the left spectrum of the political eye, he was a great man. You heard from the deputy or the leader of the opposition describing him as a father, a mentor, and a leader. Indeed, he was a great politician who believed in unity, freedom, and justice. Throughout his reign as national chairman of the APC, he promoted unity, freedom, and justice. Today, I'm here to honor him as an ethical politician. And this brings me to great Maxwell political philosophy. He was caught between ethics in 2023, immediately after the national presidential election. The ethics of conviction and the ethics of responsibility. He chose not to go into conviction because some radicals wanted him to go on the radical path. But he chose representation by bringing the APC to the table for us to dialogue as a nation so that peace and tranquility will reign in this country. We are here today because of this great man. On behalf of Sierra Leone People's Party, we want to say thank you. Thank you for putting your country first. Thank you for the love that you've shown to this country. As a member of Parliament, he fought very hard to legislate policies that will help the poor in this country. In the executive arm of government, he was a great man. He was described by Dr. Sylvia Blyden as a brilliant minister. Also described by Dr. Ibrahim Bangura as a mentor. We want to say thank you. In the play of Julius Caesar, Mark Antony Act 3:2 actually said, we are here to bury Caesar but not to praise him. But this national chairman of SMPP is here today to praise him. Honorable Minkailu, thank you for your service in the legislative arm of government. Thank you for promoting pro-poor policies to pay for Sierra Leoneans to gain. Thank you for liberalizing Sierra Leone. Thank you for all that you did to keep this country united. I know you are going today to your maker. People are wondering whether he left behind good leadership. I can effectively say that yes, the acting national chairman is a very good full soldier that is ready to hold the fort with the new generation of SAPC members. That's why you have young folks running today to be flag bearer of the APC. Yes, they will be planning, plotting to actually remove or undo the SFA. Yes, we taught them, but I want to assure you that we'll continue to work with them. I will be at SFPP party office, monitoring their political moves to ensure that they don't dismantle the SFPP political machine. I'll be having a great apagam with me at Unity House. So today you are going, please go and tell our founding fathers of this nation, I know Shakapi Stadium is waiting for you. C.A. Kamara Taylor is having his red and white gleaming and the goals coming from heaven waiting for you at that gate. Sir Miti Magai, Sir Albert Magai, and all of the founding fathers are waiting for you. The gate is widely open because you are the peaceful soldier. So on behalf of my heart, we want to say thank you and farewell. Farewell, my counterpart. Farewell, my uncle. See you again. See you on that beautiful floor. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Thank you very much. National Chairman of the Student People's Parties, Jimmy Party, the sort of that tribute to the memory of the late Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. We'll now take the final tribute for today's ceremony here at the State of Parliament from a family member. Matilda Kanu, please come forward and deliver a tribute to the memory of the late Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
His Excellency, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the First Lady of Sierra Leone, distinguished guests, all protocols observed. Let's give it to my dad. Today, I honor the life of my dad. Dad was more than a parent. He was a guide, a great teacher, and a friend. He was an interesting personality, always calm, and has a good way of putting smiles on someone's face, simply by teasing you with something that will make you laugh. When I visited him in Dakar, it tried to divert most of the discussions of his illness to something that would lighten up the moment. I remember him asking me, "Oh, that's my favorite speaking." I paused for a while. He sensed my hesitation and said to me, "All man of saying I'm favorite, so tell me, I'm here no more." I then told him, "Dad, I don't think I have a favorite child, but it appears as if I spend more time with my third child. Maybe not because I'm Latina." He kept up laughing for a while and gave his signature smile. I have a lot of beautiful memories with him as a child, but the ones I cherish the most was when we used to sit as a family around the local kerosene lamps back then, or outside in the moonlight, observing the stars. And he would tell us countless funny stories of him, of himself and his friends growing up. Nafuli. That is one of the most patient person I know. He always makes time to listen to people's problems and concerns with undivided attention, often taking notes and trying to help wherever I can. sometimes even at a huge cost to himself or his family. There are times when I question his decision and try to talk to him. He would often give a signature smile and say, "Minky, you don't understand. If I love one, that's good one." He lived a life of quiet sacrifice, deep love for people, especially his family. Our family sacrifice of parents are one. It will always continuously members to us and try to explain how we need to react to the person. It was always steadfast in what he believed in, often stating that if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. His level of loyalty and dedication to something he believes in is unwavering and often goes beyond our understanding. Through his actions, we saw what it means to live with dignity and to care deeply for others. He taught us the values of hard work, integrity, perseverance, and kindness. I will always cherish the memories we shared, the conversations, the laughter, and the endless advice on almost every topic, as his knowledge and experience caught up his previous ways. Then, I am blessed to have called him my dad. Thank you. Thank you for everything you gave to us. And everything you taught us and everything you were. We are grateful to have shared with you endless communities of this across the country and the world. Your life was indeed a blessing. You are now in God's will and will forever be in our hearts. We love you always.
That was his daughter, Matilda Kanu, giving us solemn tribute to the memory of our darling father, Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. His Excellency the President, Madam First Lady, the Right Honorable Speaker of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic, we will now progress further to the laying of wreaths. For the laying of wreaths. In that light, I now invite His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Malapio, to please rise for him to be presented the wreath to be laid in honor of the late Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
فإذا أفضتم من المشعر الحرام واذكروا كما هداكم من قبله من الضالين ثم أفيضوا.
We now invite
ma famille.
واذكروا الله في أيام معدودات فمن تعجل في يومين فلا إثم عليه ومن تأخر فلا إثم عليه لمن اتقى واتقوا الله واعلموا أنكم إليه تحشرون ومن الناس من يعجبك قوله في الحياة الدنيا ويشرك الله
We now invite Excellency, the Custody of the Prophet of Salim, to please rise and lay a wreath in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
وإذا قيل لهم اتق الله أخذتهم عزة بإثم فحسبه جهنم ولبئس المهاد ومن الناس من يشري نفسه ابتغاء مرضات الله والله غفور بالعباد يا أيها الذين آمنوا ادخلوا في السلم كافة ولا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان إنه لكم عدو فإذا سألتم من بعد ما جاءتكم البينات فاعلموا أن الله عزيز حكيم هل ينظرون إلا أن يأتيهم الله في ظلل وإلى الله ترجع الأمور سل بني إسرائيل كم آتيناه من آية بينة من يبدل نعمة الله من بعد ما جاءته فإن الله شديد العقاب زين للذين كفروا الحياة الدنيا ويسخرون من الذين آمنوا والذين اتقوا ربهم يوم القيامة والله يرزق من يشاء.
We now invite the Right Honorable Speaker of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic, Honorable Secretary Solomon Thomas, to please rise and lay a wreath in honor of the late Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
وما اختلف فيه إلا الذين أوتوه من بعد ما جاءتهم البينات فهدى الله الذين آمنوا بما اختلفوا فيه والله يهدي من يشاء إلى صراط مستقيم أم حسبتم أن تدخلوا الجنة ولما يأتكم مثل الذين خلوا من قبلكم مستهم البأساء
We now invite the Deputy Speaker of the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic, Honorable Ibrahim Tawakote, to please rise and lay a wreath in honor of the late Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
قل ما أنفقتم من خير وما تفعلوا من خير الله به عليم كتب عليكم القتال وهو كره لكم وعسى أن تكرهوا شيئا
We now invite the leader of government business, Honorable Nancy Sagima, to please rise and lay a wreath in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
يسألونك عن الشهر قل قتال فيه كبير وصد عن سبيل الله والمسجد الحرام وإخراج أهله منه أكبر الله والفتنة أكبر من القتل ولا يزالون يقاتلونكم حتى يردوكم عن دينكم.
We now invite the leader of the opposition, Honorable Abdul to please rise and lay a wreath in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
أولئك يطهرنهم في الدنيا والآخرة وأولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون إن الذين آمنوا
We now invite the acting national chairman of the All People's Congress, Ambassador Fulbi Usmani Al-Saleh, to please rise and lay a wreath in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. We now invite the national chairman of the Sierra Leone People's Party, Sir Jimmy Batilosoka, to please rise and lay a wreath in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. We now invite our worship the mayor of Freetown Municipality to please rise. Madam Ibon Amisola to please rise and be wreathed in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
ولا تنكحوا المشركات حتى
We now invite the former Speaker of ECOWAS Parliament, Honorable C1 Series, to please rise and lay a wreath in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
والله يدعو إلى الجنة والرحمة ويبين آياته للناس لعلهم.
We now invite the former Deputy Speaker and Opposition Leader of Parliament, Honorable Chairman Ramadan Majuba, to please rise and lay a wreath in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray. We now invite the former majority leader of government business, Honorable Ibrahim Rasim Dudu, to also please rise and lay a wreath in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray.
ولا تجعلوا الله عرضة لأيمانكم أن تبروا وتتقوا وتصلحوا بين الناس والله سميع عليم. لا يؤاخذكم الله باللغو في أيمانكم ولكن يؤاخذكم
His Excellency the President, distinguished honors, as we come to the close of the laying of wreath in honor of Honorable Alhaji Minkailu Mansaray, I now invite the city imam, Sheikh Abubakar Concept, to lead the closing prayers. Sheikh Abubakar Concept.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي. O you the one with complete rest and satisfaction, go back to your Lord. Well please yourself and well pleasing to me. اللهم إن هذا ضيفك أسألك يا الله أن ترحمه وأن تنور قبره وأن تجعل قبره روضة من رياض الجنة ولا تجعل قبره كفرا منفردا. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وسلم تسليما كثيرا واخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you very much. Sheikh Abubakar Concept for the closing prayers. At this point in time, I want to invite His Excellency the President and all distinguished honors to please rise for the national anthem before His Excellency departs the President of Parliament. Please remain standing as His Excellency takes his leave of us. And to those attending to the
Oh, man. Radio to Ida. Radio to Ida. We rise every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio to be there.
On FM 103.9.
Radio to be there.
On FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True feeder go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I'll make we talk. True media radio. On FM 103.9.
Now God we dey pray, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For salon, we go stand tall. Radio, true PJ.
One voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night. Because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we dey bring.